Steelers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three-River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
And what many term is a down year for rookie quarterbacks. The Steelers took Pickett 20th overall because they knew him better than any other quarterback in the draft. They consider him the most pro-ready passer in the class. He's got plenty of gunslinger in him as well. You give him an inch of space to make a throw, he's going to try and make it into a mile.
A first carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down. But if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Murray. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. And he completes it to Wilson.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Touchdown, Jets.
Gabriel Davis.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Harris running straight ahead. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 20 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
On 2nd and 9, Pickett. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray now to throw. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And some room to work. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett, that's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 81 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Murray now on first down. He finds Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Murray now on first down. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as they have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
We are in for a good one as we're through one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. And tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. On 2nd and 7, Pickett. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Christian Kirk, 65 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 5 plays there on that drive. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios selecting to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Pickett to throw on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pickett. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll throw again with Pickett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? That's caught on the left side by Kirk. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now Pickett.
One more time, here's Kirk.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Azeez Ojulari
in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
Boswell's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process of offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out. Throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett. Slam route, that's complete to Travis Kelce.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. New York set to take the field.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
Caught right side, Davis. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Gabriel Davis, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3.
Well, now how about this return?
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Pickett.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So we've reached halftime in a... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
Previous drive, pretty good. Touchdown pass, 5 of 6.
And when you're that sharp, when you're that strong in your passing game, now you feel like you can have a variety of throws to make. It doesn't have to be one simple throw. It doesn't have to be just a deep ball downfield. You can throw the intermediate game because confidence continues to grow. Similar to what you're doing in the Turkey Bowl every year.
Yeah,
with
right.
your quarterback and your family's team.
Yeah, something like that. They don't even let me play. I said,
no.
I make the hot chocolate on the side. And I make a mean hot chocolate.
I'm coming over just for that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Gabriel Davis from 13 yards out. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Trying to put the defense in really tough spot there. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
It's Harris on second down.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett now on first down.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Open man is Bateman, it's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They hand this off to Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Pickett.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Pickett back to throw.
This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. 1st down, Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man, complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. Murray now on 1st down.
He finds Wilson.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Pittsburgh. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here's Pickett.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On the give, this is Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A very solid gain of 27.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This is Harris. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Pickett.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Pickett.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now Murray. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Gabriel Davis.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
This one fielded at the 5. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Throwing after the interception. Pickett. And his throw here is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Pickett looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pickett. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Pickett to throw on first down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Pickett right back to the air again.
And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone.
He's got a man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? this, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
And here comes Berrios.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him?
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Pickett. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick. But
that's caught at the 25.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable.